This is Bill. She's never been animated before. I'm gonna animate her kind of waving. Yep. So I'll do the first frames and then you can hop in.
Nice.
So this setup is not how I do Dr. Puppet. This is like a really simple setup. Anyone with a smartphone can do this. I just bought an app. There's some free apps out there, and you can animate a puppet or you can animate clay, anything you want. To start, I'm just gonna take a few frames on this app.
This is just so there's a bit at the start of the video where she's standing still.
Exactly. In animation, there are principles, and there's a principle called anticipation, which is that before you do an action, you anticipate the action. So before she raises her arm, she has to do something. I'm gonna actually have her move her arm like in a little bit. On this app, I'll be able to see how much she's moved because I can use this little slider. So I want to have it moving a little more. There we go. Now the arm's starting to raise. So we'll take that frame.
When you're doing Dr. Puppet, you would have a laptop that shows you the pictures you're taking.
We use a laptop and we use a digital SLR camera, very similar to the one that's being used to shoot this video. I wish I had a smartphone when I wanted to learn stop motion at first. It's such a great thing.
As you're moving Bill, she looks quite fragile to me, but you're actually moving her quite quickly.
So she's made of aluminum wire, or aluminium you might say. The feet and the head are made of clay, so the feet have that screw in them that allows her to stand. Yeah. This is real human hair. That was pretty important for it to look right. And the costume, I used a pattern for denim jacket. Actually, I used a pattern and I literally scaled it down. I bought the shoes. So,
nice. Yeah.
So I had them for actual reference. They picked a nice pair of shoes that were affordable.
Brilliant. The t-shirt, as I understand, is like an 80s retro Prince t-shirt, which you can't find anywhere.
Yeah.
So
I drew it with a Sharpie marker.
Amazing. When you're doing the movements, I mean, have you had to do a lot of study on how people move and that kind of thing?
Yeah, that's what animation's all about. That. But just on Dr. Puppet, we really strive to make them move like the actors. Peter, he's like a raptor. He always has his elbows bent. So this is like a very Peter stance, is like this. Yeah, so the puppet always has to be like that too. Well, would you like to jump in? So
yeah, sure.
She's just waved that way, so she needs to start moving this way.
Right. How do you wave?
Sometimes you do this.
So how much shall I move her? Like a tiny amount?
A little bit, like a medium amount. Yeah. Exactly.
Did I move it? Oh! I think I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah. And do another?
I think just having a go and just moving two frames worth of animation has made me realise, I already thought it'd be hard work, but it's made me realise just how much hard work goes into doing animation, how much time as well, because
we're crazy people.
Yeah, you are. Well, thank you so much, Elisa, for showing me how to animate, and I will never look at a wave the same way again. Speaking of which, shall we look at the final product?
Sure.